time has come. I'm about to head out for my last hard paddleboard session before I do my personal 10K race here in about a week and a half to 2 weeks coming up very soon. I can't believe how fast this time has flown by over these 3 months of training and preparing for this 10K race. And I feel like there's so much I've learned and so much I've improved on, but also so much I feel like I could have even done better throughout the process. But before I talk more about that and share more about those things with you guys here, I'm actually gonna head out, do this paddleboard workout here, get it knocked out because it's already getting hot here in Baja. It's like already 80 degrees here this morning. It's only 7 a.m. So I'm gonna get out here, knock it out before it gets even hotter today and try to survive this last hard, long paddleboard session. So for this last hard workout, I'm gonna head out to paddle for an hour and a half and doing a tempo paddle. So basically I'm switching between 60% power and 80% power throughout the entire process or length of this workout. Then towards the end of this paddle, I'm actually gonna bump up my power up to 90% for about 3 minutes just to knock out all the rest of the energy out of my body and just push it with everything I've got. And I'll end out with a recovery paddle. So, should be a fun one. I'm excited. I'm nervous as always, but it's time to knock out this paddleboard session. Oh man, did it. That was a tough workout today. So hot. I think by the first kilometer I was already pouring sweat all over my body. But I did it. Ended up paddling probably the first half of that workout today up current. So that was exhausting. But coming back, thankfully I was coming back with the current. So made great timing coming back. I did a little extra distance at the end here in order to fit in my last harder part of the workout and then recovery paddle. But overall, solid day. I'm super happy with the way this workout turned out, and I'm stoked, so stoked that was the last hard workout for a little while anyways. But man, what a great season it's been so far in training for this 10K, and I feel like I have learned so much. So I'm gonna take a few moments to kind of share with you guys just some of the things I feel like I've learned or could have done better throughout this entire process preparing for this 10K paddle that I'm about to do here in about a week and a half to 2 weeks. So the first and biggest thing I feel like I've learned this entire process is learning what my body can handle with the type of workouts that I'm doing every single week. I've been putting my body to a test through a lot of different types of paddleboard workouts with longer tempo paddles and shorter interval paddles, as well as a lot of recovery paddles. And some weeks my body felt great to do workouts, and other weeks not so much. And so just learning what my body can handle every single week that I do a paddleboard workout, and honestly just giving the best I can do, but also it's taught me a lot about just how to better prepare my training plan for the future when I plan for another 10K or for another long distance race. But overall, yeah, it's been a huge learning curve. Obviously, the more you practice things, and the more you do things, the more you learn, and the more you can learn to improve for the next time as well. So first step, just learning what my body can handle and type of workouts that I'm pushing it through. The second thing feel like I've learned the most is learning not to be super disappointed when I can't stay to my strict schedule plan. Like many of you, I'm not a pro athlete, so I can't just simply dedicate my entire week or every single day to workouts. I also have jobs, family, and other commitments I also have to do as well. So when I first made out my training plan for these 3 months to train for these 10Ks, there were some weeks where I had to miss a workout due to weather conditions on the water, or some weeks I actually got sick so I couldn't do my workouts, or also had a baby during that time, so I had to transition to taking care of a new baby and my family at home. So there were some weeks where honestly, I couldn't get to my workouts, or I couldn't get the workouts done that I wanted to get done. And that was super discouraging and a little frustrating at first to have to go through that, because I knew I was training, I knew I was preparing to do this 10K here soon. So I was frustrated knowing that I needed to get out and do these workouts, but couldn't do them some days. So I had to learn to give myself more grace. And that's probably a huge lesson I feel like I can give to anybody, is give yourself grace. We're all not perfect, and our body and our lives have to go through seasons as well with family, work, and getting sick or being healthy. And we need to give ourselves grace that sometimes we can't hit every single workout, and that's okay. All we can do is simply get out there for the next workout, give it our best, and keep on training the best we can to meet our goals. And the last thing I've learned through this entire process is the importance of getting in recovery paddles. When it comes to training for longer distance races or longer distance events, it's super important to obviously get your mileage up throughout the training, but you also need to take care of your body. You can't simply do hard workouts every single day or multiple days of the week. You simply need to give your body time to rest, but the way to keep your mileage up is by getting in recovery paddles. So what's great about that is your body has time to rest, but you can still keep your mileage up throughout every single week and increase it every single week to get better and better. What's also crazy is that there's recovery paddles that even though you're going at a slower pace, your body's actually still getting better. Your body learns to have a better paddling economy, so you paddle more efficiently and more powerful through each paddle stroke. So even the more recovery paddles you do, the more efficient your body becomes at paddling. So what's great about that is when it comes time to paddle even harder, your body understands already how to paddle efficiently and effectively in order to help you paddle more powerful. So those are just a few things that I've learned so far when it comes to training for this 10K, but I've also come away with several positives as well that I want to share with you. But before I share with you those positive thoughts, I'm actually going to pack up this board, head back to the house, get some food in me, and I'll share with you what those positives are here in a second. Now that I got some food in my body again, all cleaned up, let's talk about two main positives I'm taking away from the entire experience of preparing for this 10K. The first one is I have actually seen gains in my strength, my endurance, and even my breath work. When it comes to these three areas, I truly have seen improvements. With my endurance, I'm able to paddle for longer periods of time. I also feel like with my strength, it has improved a lot because I feel stronger when I'm paddling for shorter, faster interval sessions. As well as my breath work, I've had more time to focus on taking longer, deeper breaths, and especially focusing on my breath as I do paddleboard workouts. I've also seen massive gains with that as I get more oxygen into my body, giving myself more energy for the workout at hand. So these three areas are definitely some massive positives I can take away throughout this entire experience, as I truly have seen improvements in all three of these areas. And then the second major positive thing I can take away throughout this entire experience is how much I've learned when it comes to planning workouts, doing those workouts and seeing how my body feels after those workouts. By knowing how my body has improved or not improved after certain types of workouts, I know how to better plan for my future training sessions, for planning for future races, or even future personal goals to help me better understand how to plan a better schedule in order to meet those goals with more efficiency. So all in all, those are two massive positives I'm super stoked to take away throughout this entire learning experience and apply for my future trainings as well. So for this next 2 weeks, I basically will just be taking it easier, doing nice recovery paddles, give my body time to recover and prepare itself for this hard race I'm about to do here very soon. But that's it for now, and I'll catch you guys on race day. Hasta luego, amigos.